Hello, everyone.
Hi.
This is the first ever DCEU Watchtower podcast. DCEU Watchtower is a Facebook group and page that was started only a couple months ago. I'm Nick Navarro, and
I'm Pat Patton.
yeah, we're obviously members of this group Facebook page. Rial Dunbar and I started it up like a month before Wonder Woman came out, and now we're getting close to 1,000 members, which I think is pretty fast. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, I just joined it because Nick was involved in it, and all of a sudden I'm getting like amazing posts from people about
DC fans
all
are
things DC. Yeah.
we're very passionate people.
And one thing I like about it is it's like a positive environment to actually talk about this stuff instead of
Rial's and I's like mission statement for the page was like not to have a bunch of babies or trolls and just have like true fans that are actually, wanting to have constructive conversations about DC in general or the new DCEU films. Like them or hate them, you don't fucking bash the film just because you don't like it. But yeah.
But constructive
yes.
is the key word.
Constructive.
There. If there is
and respect.
Exactly. If there is something that you think, oh, I don't like this part about it, but we can talk about it. That's what a lot of fans do.
Right now it's been all like Justice League so soon. Yes.
Yeah.
Comic-Con was a week ago.
Yeah, last week.
You all probably know everything that happened in it already. We're just gonna kind of
discuss it,
break it down,
have our thoughts.
Was gonna check the Facebook group to see if anyone wanted to have any questions, but I don't think anyone cares anymore or yet. We have hearts, but no comments. All right, no questions.
That's the thing about the
episode
news
1.
Cycle, is it's like, okay, that was a week ago. That means it's like an age ago.
What's popular now is Mustache Gate.
Yeah. Oh my God. So many memes.
We're not gonna get into that.
I'll
very
just
much,
say that.
But anyway, this is kind of our first setup. It's kind of rough. We're only using one microphone, but
hello.
We're doing our best with what we got. If you guys like it, maybe we'll put more money into this. I made this quick little background thing. Yeah, it's whatever. We had a nice camera, right? Your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Comic-Con, we got the Aquaman footage, which we haven't seen. Only people have talked about it, but the cast came in. Everyone was super pumped. Jason Momoa fucking throwing chairs everywhere.
Oh my God.
Everyone loves Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and we haven't even seen him perform Aquaman outside of trailers. Or that scene in Batman v Superman.
The energy
Nerds who want to correct me later.
The energy that Jason Momoa brings to Hall H is like infectious, and
he just knows how to get people like.
Yeah, and they needed someone like that to really kind of bring that excitement, and people love him, and he actually hasn't been in that many movies.
And the ones he's had have been whatever.
Yeah, but people love him because he was on Game of Thrones.
Khal Drogo got him some respect.
Yeah, that performance was awesome, and it was in an entirely fake language.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about too much of the Aquaman footage because we haven't seen it. We've read descriptions online. Sounds cool. Ocean Master's army with Abyss influenced looking ships. We'll see.
I can't wait.
And then there was the Justice League trailer, which was amazing. I'm sure it's a lot of people's new favorite DCEU trailer.
Yeah.
I liked it quite a bit. I still say maybe the Batman v Superman Comic-Con trailer is still my favorite.
Not the first
No,
little clip thing that wasn't even
And that was the Comic-Con one that was also just as long, roughly. And
yeah.
I remember when I first saw that Batman v Superman trailer, I was so hyped. But this one is definitely up there.
And this is...
They're almost neck and neck, honestly.
Technically the second Comic-Con trailer that we've seen for this movie.
Yeah, the last one was last year. When they played a Icky Thump.
Yeah. You can kind of tell, like, now there's a lot more effect shots done. And
there's people...
You can kind of see more of what the world of the film's going to be.
There's people now like, oh, which footage is Joss Whedon's and which is Zack Snyder's?
You know...
I bet you anything, it was pretty much all Zack Snyder's. Joss Whedon's stuff was not even finished shot yet.
Shooting
or
yeah.
Not enough to be in a trailer anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he worked on some of it, but
there's some color corrections in it.
Yeah, the color correction.
Maybe it was Joss, but whatever.
But I'm sure
us as DC fans, we know the movie is Zack Snyder's movie.
It's still going through the Zack Snyder filter. And Joss Whedon's really good at being a chameleon in which he can kind of fit whatever tone the story is. Yeah. And I believe he's thinking, what would Zack Snyder do?
He'll do a good job making Zack's vision come to life, for sure. What else? There was Ben Affleck gave that little speech. Put most of us, like, at ease.
Yeah.
Like,
I wasn't
the fucking Ben Affleck drama of, like, will he stay, will he won't stay. It's been driving us crazy. You know, we're always kind of just... I'm kind of like, fuck it, man. Are you staying or what? I don't need the stress.
His first appearance in this universe was a year ago.
Yeah. Just over a year ago, yeah.
They didn't have to worry about that with Robert Downey Jr. like 2 years in.
But there's definitely reasons why people think that with dropping a script, him not directing anymore. He's definitely got a lot of personal things going through right now. But
yeah.
It meant a lot to a lot of fans to him just going up there and be like, yo, I love being Batman.
Yeah.
He did not specifically say that I'm staying as Batman, but he insinuated enough to where like, yeah, I'll probably be around for a while if things go well with Warner Brothers and negotiations.
Yeah. Yeah. He also did praise Matt Reeves in that little speech he gave. And
I'll be an ape in a...
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't
movie for him,
want to be in a Matt Reeves movie, especially after the last film that he just came out with. Which,
oddly, is not doing as well as I thought in the box office.
And it's so good, though. That's all I'll say about it.
I think Rotten Tomatoes would save this movie. But it only destroys movies, apparently.
Yes, DC's arch rival, Rotten Tomatoes.
Was. Oh,
yes, after Wonder Woman.
Yeah, exactly. The Academy is apparently pushing a campaign for Wonder Woman. Or the studio. Is pushing a campaign.
For the Academy to vote.
Under consideration for at least Best Picture and Best Director Patty Jenkins. Who I got to meet, by the way. Spoiler.
Jealous.
Well, actually,
right
I told him as soon as it happened, but
I
met Patty Jenkins in person and got to see Wonder Woman back in February, and honestly, it was hardly any different, except from special effects being finished. But it was definitely a highlight of my life, of everything that's happened in my life. No.
Wow.
No,
I'm kidding.
It was definitely fun. It was really fun.
As a DC fan, as a Wonder Woman fan,
she's really nice.
I mean, yeah,
she's really
talented.
nice. We talked on Twitter a few times back and forth, which is cool. So she follows me on Twitter too.
You.
Yeah. What else did they do at Comic-Con? They released logos for all the upcoming movies. There's Shazam is definitely happening now, which is pretty surprising. Everyone thought Shazam was like way back there, like, oh, they're doing a Black Adam movie.
Yeah. And to me, like, I'll just say, they really haven't done a lot of Black Adam separate from Shazam. So I didn't know where they just pulled that out of nowhere in my mind.
It is very strange that they're not even having Black Adam in the movie.
Yeah, that's
the Rock has been attached to Shazam for years. Like before even Batman v Superman came out, he wanted to do something for the DC universe. They finally gave him Black Adam, and now
honestly,
he's not going to be in the Shazam movie. I
know.
guarantee you, though. They're saying he's not going to be in it, but he's got to be in like a mid-credits cliffhanger thing or something.
At least. And actually, he's really the only Shazam villain I know about. I think there's
a couple.
There's a couple other ones that I vaguely know.
But yeah, mate, what if it's Superman? Superman, I wouldn't say a villain, but...
Yeah. Well, have you ever seen that Justice League episode with Shazam and Superman had a fight towards the end of an episode?
And there's also that Superman Shazam animated film that was like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But that had Black Adam in it too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just cool that Shazam's finally getting some kind of wheels turning on that project.
Yeah.
David F. Sandberg is directing it. He's coming out with Annabelle Creation, and that's getting very positive reviews. That's like at like 82% or something on Rotten Tomatoes right now, which is pretty surprising. Cause
since the first
one
was not
trash, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even. That's hard to sit through.
From being a spin-off of The Conjuring, you would hope for more.
Yeah.
So maybe that's promising of this one.
Yeah. And I like David F. Sandberg as a Twitter person. He is becoming quite the troll. Like.
Yes.
When
I just remembered what you were talking about.
Yeah. I won't get too much into it, but during filming of Shazam and before Shazam comes out, you can expect this fucking director to just troll the shit out of us, and it's gonna drive us nuts, but we'll love it anyway.
I mean, it's a different approach from either just walking away from social media altogether or engaging and yelling at people, which is probably not the right way to go, even though sometimes you feel like you want to.
Yeah. And anyway, let's move on. We got Suicide Squad 2. No big surprise there. Suicide Squad 1 was very successful. Yes.
Yeah.
It may not have been critically successful, but I like the film. It's definitely my least favorite out of the DCU films.
I think the more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh, I wish that was different or this. But what I will say is they got the characters completely right.
Yeah, I'm excited for Gotham City Sirens, which was not even listed in the DCEU lineup.
Yeah, and that I assume is still David Ayer's next project.
Let's see. He just tweeted a cool picture of Harley Quinn from the it's like a variant cover of Harley going through like a broken door, like the Shining image poster. But I don't know. Sources say he might be out of Gotham City Sirens, and if that were to be true, I don't even see Gotham City Sirens even happening.
Yeah.
I feel like that was just made due to them not wanting him to do a Suicide Squad 2, because they want someone else to do that, but they want to keep David Ayer around maybe, and he likes working with Margot Robbie. They do work well together, so.
And I also think because Harley Quinn's such a popular character, they want to do like a Harley Quinn spin-off, and that was probably the idea he proposed.
Yeah. But yeah, back to Suicide Squad 2. Juan Colette Serra, who was originally the front runner to direct Suicide Squad 2, is not going to direct it now. He just opted out to doing it for directing a movie with The Rock, who's still not doing a fucking DCU movie and doing a million other projects.
And he's been connected to it longer than some of the big players.
And now he's doing Jungle Cruise with this guy.
Jumanji, Jungle Cruise. I mean,
well, one's Disney, so it'll be good, and the other one will be very questionable. We'll see. The trailer. I don't know.
I don't know. I do like the video game take on it, and what Jack Black is doing with his character.
Oh yeah.
It's the only way that I was kind of almost on board, but
Dwayne Johnson really has very minimal bad films in his filmography.
Yeah, this is true. Like, I've probably just not seen the bad ones, though.
He's going to be very respectable, which is nice. And then we got the Batman logo. Okay, about these logos, how are there no leaked images of these logos? People had cameras taking photos all over Hall H during that time.
Yeah.
And we saw all the sweet photos of like all the villains and heroes on that crazy like 360 degrees screen. But no one took photos of the damn logos?
So they didn't have them in Hall H.
Reddit, I'm disappointed. Fuck. So yeah, the Batman logo. Matt Reeves is still attached. Ben Affleck is apparently still attached. That's all we know. Joe Manganiello. Can't say if he's still attached or not. Justice League Dark. They showed a logo for that. No one's attached to it right now.
Yeah.
Doug Liman dropped out of it a couple months back, which I'm okay with. I was always kind of why Doug Liman? I mean, he does great films.
Yeah.
He never seemed like, oh, he would make a great Justice League Dark. I'm not saying he wouldn't do a great Justice League Dark. It was just he was never like in my thought process of doing that film.
I still want
Guillermo del Toro.
Yes.
Obviously, he's like always been the number one choice for me. Like him doing a Swamp Thing movie is like what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, and
besides
that
Hellboy
could
3,
still happen. Just he's had a long history of being attached to projects that never happen, or he ends up doing something else.
And the stuff he ends up doing like are out of left field, and we have no idea what they are until they're coming. Like Shape of Water. No one knew who the fuck Shape of Water or what the fuck Shape of Water was until the trailer came out. I mean, I love Guillermo del Toro, so I knew.
Super fan, right?
Yeah, super fans. I'm sure knew what that was, but I like Crimson Peak, by the way. That was a great film.
Yeah,
underrated. Should have performed better, but whatever.
Yeah.
I really want. I'm gonna butcher his name. Andy Muschietti. He directed Mama, and he did It that's coming out. Since he worked on Mama with Guillermo del Toro, I feel like he would maybe collaborate a little with Guillermo del Toro for Justice League Dark.
And Mama is a solid movie.
Yeah, I like that.
And I love that tone. That tone could very easily be something that he could kind of shape around Justice League Dark.
The It trailers have been amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the new one yet this week?
No. I'm scared of clowns.
Oh, this won't help. I can't wait for
That's why I've never seen the original.
It's actually a 2-part TV movie, so it's not even that scary. Well, it's cool. It's entertaining, but I don't think you'd be scared about it.
Okay.
But
we'll talk about that on our horror podcast.
It doesn't exist.
I know.
It's when we rant off camera or microphone. What else? Batgirl. We got Batgirl. Joss Whedon's attached. That's all we know. Probably based off the New 52 run by Gail Simone, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit pulled from the following.
You think?
Sorry?
You think so?
Possibly. I mean, there's a little bit more everyday kind of life. I'm forgetting the writer, but I know Babs Tarr was the artist for that run after.
I just think it.
But Gail Simone's I love.
That arc in Gail Simone is pretty cool. It's just post-traumatic, being shot by the Joker.
Yeah.
Being in a wheelchair, and now she's finally being able to walk again and trying to become Batgirl again.
And because we've they've danced around this, death of the family, and the Joker's already been around. I feel like that's
Death of Robin.
yes. The best way to kick off a Batgirl series is by having her recover from a gunshot from the Joker.
And a strong woman recovering from such like a traumatic experience is something Joss Whedon is not really familiar with. Not. He's definitely familiar with that. So
I mean, his cred from Buffy alone makes him perfect for this movie.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited. Then we got Green Lantern Corps. Nothing. Got nothing. We got a logo for Green Lantern Corps.
Oh man,
that's about it.
I'm so excited for a logo, which is
everyone wants
the oldest thing from
the internet. Internet just needs casting for Shazam, Green Lantern, and Jon Stewart Green Lantern. That's what people want to know right now.
Yes.
Armie Hammer is probably one of those three.
I'd be okay with him.
Probably not Jon Stewart.
As no, that would flip people out. No, Idris Elba, please.
Yeah, he's been my number.
Not the other guy who's.
I think if Idris Elba, yeah, no. Idris Elba might. It could be in his cards. He is under contract for the Thor movies after 3.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's gonna be in the MCU much longer after Thor Ragnarok. He might not be able to announce anything until after Thor Ragnarok comes out.
That's true, yeah.
So maybe that's why we haven't heard who's going to play Jon Stewart, because maybe he wants to roll.
He would be the perfect Jon Stewart.
I'm literally just making these things up in my head. Maybe they're true or maybe not. Armie Hammer could do good.
I think he'd be a good Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
And I think he needs like a win in the space of blockbuster movies.
Yeah, he has a pretty good relationship with Warner Brothers.
Yes.
Too. And Henry Cavill. They did Man from U.N.C.L.E. together.
Yes, that was great.
Yeah. There's an Instagram post that I can't get out of my head with Henry Cavill and The Rock. Like, they're outside having a beer. It's like it's like around Christmas time or something, and I'm like, why the fuck are they together? They're planning something. They hashtag DC somewhere in there.
And then you're like, oh yeah, they worked together a few years ago.
Oh, not Man from U.N.C.L.E. I'm talking about the Rock and Henry Cavill.
Oh, The Rock.
I totally just blew over the Armie Hammer situation.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Okay. The Rock. Yeah.
I want to say, they were planning to do Superman and Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Man of Steel 2. Sorry.
Superman in Man of Steel 2? Fuck. I would hope.
I haven't been on camera in so long. I'm nervous. Superman's going to show up in a Shazam movie, which includes Black Adam.
That would be cool.
But since Black Adam is not going to be in a Shazam movie, that's probably not happening. So I guess.
Not going to be in it.
So.
I don't know.
Maybe he'll be in the Black Adam movie, which isn't listed in this list of lineup, by the way. So.
Yeah.
Because The Rock keeps fucking adding movies to his plate that aren't DC movies.
I feel like he just doesn't say no to anything.
Right?
He
doesn't say no.
He's one of the most popular actors in Hollywood right now. Yeah. And people just keep offering him stuff.
He's even in fucking Apple commercials now.
Oh, yeah.
Rock Cross Siri or something. There's 2 more movies. There's Wonder Woman 2, got a release date. December 13th, 2019. Pretty solid date. It's gonna be.
This was bound to have been announced at some point.
DC announced a June 5th, 2020 date, and I thought that was gonna be a good date for it because it's very close to Wonder Woman 1, and
we could see a push.
Yeah, it'd give Patty Jenkins more time, but I like the December 13th date too.
Yeah,
and. It's gonna make money. Christmas time.
They seem to be putting more and more of their movies in December.
Yeah.
Just a little franchise called Star Wars that.
I don't think they have it.
Not that. Oh,
right. That's why they put it there.
That's right.
And
they're starting to do some of their movies in the summer now.
Also, our air conditioner just went on, so the audio may have just gotten worse.
Uh-oh.
whatever. It's the pilot episode. It's gonna not be good. We would appreciate feedback if you're liking this or not liking this, what we should talk about, or if you don't like us as hosts. That would suck. Maybe I'll give you.
If you don't like us as hosts, we can't really do anything about that.
We'll just get other people from the group to
Or-
come on.
Or that.
Who lives in California, by the way?
I
We got Carwin.
yeah,
He should be on here soon.
he's a
I
good guy.
hope. But yeah, Real, the guy I started the group with, he lives in New York, I believe. So I've never met the dude, but I want to. Just come down. He's like the nicest guy, and most of the people that are in our Facebook group were because of him. He every time he talked about this Facebook group in other groups, he's like, "Yo, you should join mine," and they're like, "Oh, fuck yeah, I love you. I'll definitely join this group." So the amount of followers we have are definitely a big thanks to Real Dunbar. Wish you were here. Anyway, sidetracked. My bad. The last logo was the Flash, or the new title. What's it called?
Flashpoint.
Yes, that. People on the internet think, oh, Flashpoint, they're gonna totally do like a soft reboot of the DCEU. Yada yada. They can like replace Ben Affleck in that movie. Or
I mean, it's definitely an idea that could happen. I mean, obviously, everyone knows that that's what they did with the comics with the New 52 right after Flashpoint. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's what it's for. It in itself is just an amazing story that I would love to see in live action.
It's like one of the strongest Barry Allen stories.
Yeah.
He is still the lead character in that story.
And I've heard an argument for making that kind of an origin story of kind of him learning how to be the Flash, and it makes more sense as a rookie Flash to make this kind of mistake and fuck up the timeline.
Yes, definitely. I don't know about you, but if this was going to be anywhere near the books, I can't wait to see Thomas Wayne as Batman.
Yes. As soon as Jeffrey Dean Morgan was cast as Thomas Wayne, it was like, oh my god, there's gotta be a Flashpoint
Batman.
Yeah.
I think Boss Logic and I'm sure other artists did Photoshop versions of him as Batman. Which...
I did one too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a while back.
That was like pre-Batman v Superman. You made that.
Yes.
Yeah. You saw him in the trailer and you're like, oh shit. Photoshop in time.
Yeah.
All right. I remember that.
Mine probably wasn't the best one, but thanks. But Boss Logic, his was amazing.
Sorry about that. We got a weird technical difficulty. Sorry, it's the first episode. But yeah, we have like the best members. Every time someone talks about something you want to know about, they make like a great question, and it leaves for great constructive conversations. I'm mostly pretty proud with all our members. There's been a couple times I've been like, oh, it's kind of like it's just typical internet hate.
Yeah.
We should never bring up John Campbell again, by the way. He's just a trigger for most DC fans right now, even though he's very pro DCEU. I'm not going to get into that, though, okay? Sorry, I shouldn't have even brought him up, okay? I'm sorry.
I can just feel the vibes coming from the internets.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to our admins and mods. We got Real Dunbar, of course. There's TJ. There's Michael. Not Michael. Matthew. Excuse me. He's going to give me shit for that. Carwin, of course. He'll probably be on the show eventually. Maybe in the next one. I don't know. Steve. Toby Tony. He's been a cool guy. Posting some good stuff. I wrote down a list of you guys, which I've been like enjoying your posts on my little iPad here that you've been seeing. I've been looking through all the posts. Ezio Auditore. Totally ripped that name off of Assassin's Creed, by the way. Hannibal Miller. If that's your real name. It's a cool name. Calvin McBride, Kelton Cherry, K. Emil Brainchild. Do you think Brainchild's a real last name? You definitely have very passionate post K. Andy Rivera. You guys have been great. And that's our cue to leave. But yeah. I hope you guys liked this first episode. We tried semi-hard on it.
Okay.
We're just trying to
Wrong
see.
choice of words.
Yeah. The group is young. This podcast is young. We're just testing the waters with this episode. I really want to do like a questions segment. Where if you guys want to start posting questions, what we should discuss.
Hot topics happening in the
I only lightly brought up like current events, but
yeah.
Comic-Con was a week ago, which is like forever in media news.
It was a flood of DCEU news, so
yep.
Why not comment on it?
What was your favorite part in the Justice League trailer? I'll throw a question out.
I'm honestly Aquaman riding
the
Parademon down a building.
That was definitely a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah, and I love how he's doing the James Hetfield.
Yeah, I loved his little like hair twirl when he lands. But
How about you?
There was a lot of good moments. Flash has a lot of good dialogue in it. Like, I just push people away and run. I would say that's my favorite scene. Also, there was Zack Snyder written all over that trailer. So, people say that was a Joss Whedon trailer.
Yeah, if you look in the background, there's his signature. No, I'm kidding.
Even like a slow-mo bullet shell falling to the ground was in the trailer. That's clearly a Zack Snyder signature.
I also did like the joke at the beginning where Diana's talking to her
What were you up to? Oh, nothing much. Yeah, that was good. It was smart for them to start the trailer off with a hot character. She's definitely hot and attractive. But
a very popular character right now.
Thank you.
A couple months after her amazing debut in her solo film.
I'm having some serious trouble choosing a favorite scene. I did like the very end. That was obviously Superman. That was not Green Lantern. They teased.
Yeah,
But it's very interesting that Alfred is probably the first person to see.
Yeah,
Superman.
I feel like there's some circumstances there we don't quite know.
What's great is we still don't know very much about this movie.
Yeah, that
they're definitely learning from. We'll probably never see a Doomsday reveal type trailer from Warner Brothers again.
Yeah. And I like how we've seen a little bit of Steppenwolf, but we don't get a full on.
His dialogue was great.
Yes.
Great voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to throw a question at the end there. But thank you guys for checking us out. We're nobodies right now, but we're just trying this. See if you guys like it.
Yeah, and
it's literally a podcast for a small Facebook group /page.
Yeah, and this is totally a collaborative thing. If you guys want to get involved, ask questions, you want to be on here, whatever.
If we're too boring,
yeah,
let us know. Maybe we'll drink a lot more coffee before.
Or booze. Or coffee.
Let's just stick it to booze or coffee. Let's not bring in more
I'm
substances
kidding.
into this.
I'm kidding.
Okay. But, yeah, appreciate all you guys' comments and constructive conversations. I can't stress how happy I am about it. Let's keep it up. Episode 2 will show up eventually. When? I don't have any fucking clue. No idea. All right, I'm Nick Navarro.
I'm Pat Patton.
And see you around.
Yeah, we should maybe have a tagline.
I don't know. Should we have a tagline?
Keep watch? I don't know. That's horrible.
Something about Watchtower related.
Man the Watchtower.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Do we need a tagline?
Yeah.
Just let us know. All right.
All right.
Later, guys.
Bye.